going?
Yep.
Welcome. We are here for the 2023 Tire Rack One Lap of America presented by Grassroots Motorsport Magazine with coverage brought to you by Hooked on Driving. It's here. We're here. We are here in South Bend, Indiana at the Holiday Inn for the start of this year's event. Today, of course, is registration, tech, and drivers meeting today, otherwise known as Sticker Day. So we're going to begin today with something really cool, really unique that you're not going to see anywhere else, I can promise you that. Right over here are the fine gentlemen from Honda who you might remember from our interviews a few days ago, right? And look at that, and we're here.
Magic, right?
You made it.
You made it.
One piece.
And we're going to pan this way because, so you have this beautiful NSX right here, right?
Yep.
Tell us a little bit about this particular vehicle.
So this is a 22 Acura NSX Type S made at the Performance Manufacturing Center in Marysville, Ohio, right next to our normal manufacturing centers for our other Honda vehicles that we make in the US. But this car specifically was one of the 350 that were built, and it was also painted in this lovely orange, which is about the most orange I've ever seen in my life. But it's a Type S edition, so that means you get a little bit more power. It's a little bit better for dampers and suspension. The car was tuned and optimized for about the best that this platform can be as a sort of a final swan song, a way to say mission accomplished in terms of the Acura brand goal of precision crafted performance and being able to give the customer a car they can take to the track, they can drive to the track in a long distance. And I think that's what we're trying to show here, is that we can take our Type S products, run them around the country with one lap, run on the track and provide competitive times and great competition. But as for this car specifically, it was a pre-production model that we're using, and I mean, this is the exact car you would buy, minus the HRE wheels, which are our proud sponsor, along with Redline Oil, and also our charity, which is the Victory Center. So those are our presenting sponsors. Oh, and Falcon Tires, I'm sorry.
H&R Springs as well.
And H&R Springs, I'm sorry. Anyway, but for this car, like I said, bone stock NSX Type S, wheels, tires, and that's basically it.
So, and here you have another one of your vehicles, right? So tell us a little bit about this, and then we'll get into something really, really light.
So this car here, another pre-production model that we had, TLX Type S. This car actually ran one lap last year, but now it's back with fresh crop of drivers. Nick and I, this is our first one lap. We're super stoked, super excited. But same car that Nick and Clifton drove last year with the addition of some Acura genuine accessories. We've got some fancy carbon bits on this car, spice up the appearance. But yeah, another pre-production test mule, and we're excited to show what this car can do with literally just wheels, tires, fresh brake pads, and upgraded fluid. This is as you can buy it on the showroom floor. We're really, really stoked to show off what this car is capable of.
So now let's get into the real interesting bit here. So obviously you can pack a good amount in the trunk. You see stuff in the back. You have plenty of storage. Not so much the case with this, right? So how do you get everything around? Well, I know in our interview we spoke about some accessories that you were going to be putting on. Tell us about this. And what do we call it? Does this have a name?
It doesn't have a name other than just half an NSX as a trailer. There's no other way to put it.
Okay, so audience, we have a challenge for you. We need to come up with a name for this throughout the event. So I figure by day 3, we need to have a good name. So please write in, offer us some suggestions. But tell us about this.
So this started out life as a NSX test unit that was used for NSX original development before 2016 or so. It did a lot of winter testing, and once it was done and had its powertrain removed for other types of testing or donation, it kind of sat. So we decided for this event to sort of show something super unique with the resources we had. We took that chassis, stripped it down to just bare, chopped it, and then the great people at ADC Fabrication department decided to help us put this all together, and the product came out amazing. It's got a front door, it's got a trapdoor that opens out, all our storage goes in there. It holds 2 tires. Since this car runs a staggered setup, we have to have, when we can only allow 1 spare per size, we have 1 front, 1 rear, strapped in there along with all their other gear, other essential items. They added a bike rack. It's got its own custom hitch. It's got
that looks awesome.
It's got a breakaway
right color
as
too.
well, so if this ever were to detach,
color
it'll
you
stop
come in.
itself and it's completely safe. So they went through all
It's
of that.
only on the outside.
The way that the actual jack goes, it will turn to its side and it latches in there, so it doesn't get in the way of the road. I mean, just about everything you need is in a mini trailer, but it's a half an NSX.
Now, I will give you credit because we've seen this done with Crown Vics, but Crown Vics at the time were what, like, 10, 15 grand?
You can find them anywhere. Yeah.
So, now what's an MSRP on an NSX? Type S here.
They sold them out.
What was an MSRP, roughly? Give me a ballpark.
Almost close to 200.
Okay, so close to 200. So this is a $100,000 trailer, effectively, is what you are looking at. I love this.
I'd say the $100,000 value comes from the work that was done by ADC Fabrication because everything that they did was like top notch.
They knocked it out of the park.
Their time and effort was worth the money by far. I'll give them all the props, all the praise. If you mention this trailer, you have to mention them.
But the fact that Honda just said, okay, let's cut one in half.
Yeah.
Let's put this on the road. Let's make it safe because I know from talking with some of the other guys here that this is tested at like 105, I think.
Yeah.
Tested this at. So 105-mile-an-hour trailer. I love it. I can't wait to see it in the catalog.
Unfortunately, it won't go on track though. But if we get enough customer interest, maybe one day we'll have something done like that.
Well, I love it, and we look forward to catching up with you guys during the week. Thanks for walking us through your stuff here.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it. Good luck.
As always.
And yeah,
We're
get
excited.
second registration, man.
Yep.
All right, so Brian, let's continue walking around. See what else we have here. So right now we have the nothing leaves stock individuals and sort of the Volkswagen brigade. Right? Brian, feel free to talk, man. You're so quiet.
You're doing such a great job.
Oh my God, it's because I can't be quiet. There's so much excitement. The sticker placement, obviously, very, very important.
Yes, it is.
Because it's not only aerodynamic, but the bubbles like that one there.
Those
helps.
are actually that's not the bubbles. That's stuff on the.
I thought those were
part of the
strategic
car.
bubbles, so
They
for
might be.
airflow.
Ah, there you
It's
go.
like vortex generators
Yes.
there. Okay.
It's all for downforce.
Yep. And here's
and you.
and
Stay
here's
out of camp.
and here's the gentleman.
Still had your damn picture photo.
And where did he go? Where did he
Well,
go?
what you got? He didn't pull that video camera out of the smart car.
Where are you hiding?
If he would have seen that video camera hanging on the mirror, rear view on the visor of that smart car and pulled that video, you'd still be in jail.
I don't know what he's talking about. But
Oh
this is
yeah,
Doug.
yeah. You don't know what I'm talking about.
I'm old and I forget things now.
Uh-huh.
This is Doug. Doug had the pleasure of driving in a shoe in 2008, right? Yes.
Nine. Was it
That was
9?
8. It's 2008. And yep. And we had quite.
First time running around a convertible.
Yep, that was terrible. I got a good tan, but it was terrible for a track. But in any event, we spent a lot of time driving next to each other and trying to see how many fuel stops the smart car would have to do versus RM3, and that was a good time.
A lot less.
Versus a lot less.
A lot less than your car.
Yeah, but it was a good time, and glad to see him back. I know he's been offering for many years to come and help, and this year it worked out. I'm happy to see him back.
And glad to see
And
Brad
Brad is
back.
back too.
Brad is back. Thank goodness.
Oh, you see the shirts.
Yeah, there you go.
Brad is here.
We have Josh meticulously applying details after having 14 cups of coffee.
I did not. I had a half of a Red Bull.
And Jack Wagner showing up before the drivers meeting starts.
This is impressive.
Before midnight.
Before midnight, right?
That's right.
Sir, it has only taken you how many years to get it?
Quiet.
Jenna's not here.
We have to figure out.
It's okay. We have the Wagner being represented.
We have a Wagner.
We have Papa Wagner.
So I have to change my name.
And one of the least famous Instagram models,
Oh,
Richmond, Virginia's own, or Ricky Henry.
Name right here.
Get naked.
No.
yeah.
About it.
NSFW for his.
Yes.
It's 18 and over. 21 and over.
If you come across his profile, swipe left quickly.
All right. So why don't we go around the way here?
We're going to Texas. More Bucky shorts.
There we go. Oh, please don't.
There we go.
It's still seared in my memory. Okay. So you might
I
recall.
spy some Garmin
I
guys.
spy some Garmin guys too, and you know, you might recognize these gentlemen from one of our interviews that we did. We have JD and Adam. Again, meticulously applying details. As you can
Although
see,
I drive it,
they've taken the thoughtful approach where they're actually putting painter's tape down and laying them out as opposed to
This is called the Andy Hollis technique.
it is as opposed to the lick and stick that we've used year after year,
Yes.
and just sort of letting the luck have its way. Adam, come talk to us. Baby. Come say hi.
Hi guys.
Gentlemen, you square Garmin?
Triangle.
You triangle Garmin.
Yes. If you look at logos,
I don't know my shapes.
it's part of the logo. So it's a play on heart. It's triangle.
Okay.
And we also bleed blue, so.
Yes.
There you go.
And as you may recall in the interviews, this is the catalyst of the catalyst. So welcome.
Why, thank
Nice
you.
to see you here.
It's great to be
JD,
here.
it's nice to see you as well.
You brought the nice weather as well.
I tried. Because we got rid of all the bad weather on the way here. So
Fair enough.
it had to let go at some point, and I'm glad it's now. So it's lovely to see you guys here in person. Awesome to see the car, and I see your finger is. Will you not be mean to our audience?
Okay, I won't this time. I probably should have warned everyone last time.
I
do
can
apologise
match
for
you.
that.
I can today too. So it's
Hey, you could have pulled it up and showed you the stitches.
it's a terrible story, nowhere near as manly as yours. So trust me, it's not good in any event. But what do you're happy to be here, or what have you gone through? I obviously haven't gone through tech yet, but
We made it
what's the
here,
plan?
which is
You
the
made
main
it
thing,
here.
right? So what, 600 mile transit?
Over 6. Yep.
So 600 miles to get here, which has been great. The car performed great. We did bed in the brakes on the way, and
As one should.
As one should.
and get
absolutely.
the tires scrubbed in because you need to get the outgas done. Right. All the mold release agent has to get released somehow,
Exactly.
and the only way to do it is by scrubbing.
Precisely. Yeah. So we're feeling pretty good. There was a minor oil leak, which we have subsequently got parts to fix. So yeah, we're in good shape.
Awesome. Well, we're looking forward to catching up with you this week. JD, we're interested in seeing how you're using some of the products this week also. Because I can tell you the diesel cam that we had worked really well on the way out here. Because our bus is over there and it's obviously rather large. And not all the roads are equipped for rather large vehicles. So yeah, it worked great and in all aspects. So we'll catch up with you throughout the week and get your take on some stuff.
Fantastic. Solomon, it's a very impressive bus.
We try. If we're not going to go fast, we're going to go comfortable.
There you go.
That's the
Yeah.
goal here. But please continue on. We don't hold up too much. We're going to walk around. And yeah, it's good to see you guys.
You too.
2-3
Thanks.
more hours, we done.
Oh, nice. Awesome.
It's the hardest part. of
Just
the
in
weekend.
time for the drivers' meeting. So obviously, splitters being applied. Maybe some gum and duct tape. We'll see. Gum and duct tape. Gum and duct tape. Good. And zip ties. Right there. This is apparently Mustang Row.
Yeah. Steve Florida, nice to meet you.
Solomon. Nice to see you.
Doug.
How you doing?
Solomon, I'm Doug.
Nice
Good to see you.
Alrighty. So we have some late entry motorsports. How's it going?
Yep.
Good. How are you guys doing?
A Porsche that has turned into a Bullet Mustang.
You know, every Porsche aspires to be one. I'm glad this one finally made the transition. Walking around. So, I don't know. What do you think is the most interesting car so far? Because I think one went by, but yeah, what do you think is the most interesting so far?
I don't know about interesting car, but interesting trailer, hands down, is the NSX trailer.
So the
But
Triumph
as
got
for
here.
cars, the MG is here,
Geez, yeah.
and also the Rambler Ambassador wagon.
Let's go find it. We should go walk up that way. So I found out what is in the MG.
Okay.
It is a 302.
Ooh.
And he's pumping out around 370 horsepower in a car that weighs 2,100 pounds and change. I told him I'd be happy to write his obituary. So,
Complete torque monster.
oh man, that's gonna take place.
Hey, how are you?
How are you?
Good, man. We're here.
Yep. You know, it's been a little more of a relaxed atmosphere atmosphere. Yes, I got it right. Atmosphere this year so
Yeah.
far. I think part of it is this is a new host hotel, and we don't have the type of traffic that we normally had, and the layout's actually a little more conducive to things being spread out a little bit. Whereas the old host hotel, things were fairly compressed and truncated in terms of parking, and where we had to do tech and registration was right by the main entrance, whereas this one is down there. We sort of have our own area. And what the gentlemen are doing here, what our staff are doing here, is obviously spraying the tires, making sure the sticker placement's right, that all their safety gear is right, and you know, in date, and yeah, making sure that they're ready to go on this week-long adventure.
It's too bad the driver of this car is out of date. Did I say that out loud?
Too soon.
But you
I
know,
hope Ann's not watching.
I don't. Yeah, I hope she is watching, because Ann, we miss you and your cookies.
Yes.
All right,
I always enjoyed the Sticker Day Sugar High.
it's true. Because and it would turn into more of a strategic thing, wouldn't it? Because you know they're all good, but there are some that you really just want to kind of wait for later in the week to eat.
Yes.
So you might take a little nibble of one and hold it. There was a strategy to eating Ann's cookies,
Yes, there was.
like everything else here. As you can see, we've got some news media here. We've got all sorts of stuff.
And then we've got Tracy Ramsey here with a
He's running
nice selection of
Beer.
Wonderful
And tires.
Wisconsin beer
And tires.
and tires.
And tires.
Yeah, those tires were a poor choice for the week,
Okay.
given the upcoming.
See, here's
You know what's better than beers there?
Here.
Cold beers.
See, look at here. This
Here,
is
this
is like
true.
one of the greatest beers ever.
This is true.
This is Spotted Cow, made by the world famous New Glarus
Oh,
Brewing
thank
Company,
And
you
it's
can
yours.
only buy this beer
Shall I-
in the state of Wisconsin.
All right, so Tracy, cheers
Cheers.
to a great year and a great event.
Absolutely.
Thank you, sir.
You're very welcome. Enjoy those.
Thank you.
Mine are coming a little later.
Okay. We have ours. We'll catch up later, and we'll imbibe properly.
Okay.
There you go.
Ooh,
So, this is wonderful. Much needed. The day is nice and warm, and as the alcohol flows, the coverage will probably get better.
nothing like day drinking.
Nothing like day drinking. I mean, it's not 5 o'clock anywhere right now.
It's 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Maybe somewhere in the Lesser Antilles.
Maybe.
One of the islands.
This is how we do live coverage. This is how he does stills. So, this is our photographer, Stephen Burke. Welcome. Stephen, how are you? Excited to be here.
And this is his co-shooter, Gabriel 2.0.
I don't know.
Oh.
Wildly inappropriate. We'll get back on that later. But we had a really good idea, which escapes us both at the moment.
Yeah.
But it was amazing.
It was,
Best
that was
thing I've ever
that was
heard.
at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and it was kind of silly.
Yeah, we were in Ohio.
Yes.
Yes. Weird ideas happen in Ohio.
So, Stephen,
Yes.
introduce us to your co-shooter this year.
Jason Sobolowski. Hello. I worked with Jason for probably 15 years in a different world environment. Worked with you. Yeah. And Jason is he's a detail-oriented photographer, so we kind of mix it up and see a lot of different shots that were coming out. We also have Chris Sullivan coming in, who everybody got to meet from 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So we're trying to get a great blend of imagery coming this year for the yearbook.
And yes, we know your Drift Point Media. Where can people go to find this awesome work?
DriftPointMedia.com, of course.
There you go.
That's pretty easy.
Awesome. Well, look forward to seeing you during the weekend. Shots.
Yeah, I'm excited to see you in your mobile caravan you have going, which I'm sure you've covered extensively by now.
Nope, not yet.
It's the largest RV on Earth. It almost should have the big Brew sticker on the side from Minions. It's humongous.
We will be roughing it this week.
They're not roughing it at all. They are foolish.
I already cut my finger.
Oh, well.
So, you know,
I think you get through it.
there's dangerous stuff here. I need hazard pay.
Open a can of something, obviously.
Now here comes something very interesting.
This is a pretty car.
This
isn't it?
is.
It has a presence, and it's red.
Oh, that's Baxter and Ronapa. Two wild and crazy guys.
The crazy guys. Alrighty.
Should we go feature the Ned Nova while we're over here?
We should. But they are stickering, so they might beat us up. We'll see.
I ain't scared. Of Katie. I'm not scared of Katie. The other one? Terrified. Well, here we got Grosper.
Oh, there we go.
Hey guys.
We're drinking it.
Oh, very nice. Very
You've heard of coffee talk and coffee walks?
Yeah.
Well, this is. You were working hard on that one before. There we go.
Stay on.
I like it. You got the delivery going?
Yep. Going. Definitely gonna do you can donate, sign the ribbon on the side.
You got a pen?
I don't. I have to buy some Sharpies.
We got some Sharpies.
Yeah.
We'll take care of these.
Start doing the sides or the front one.
I'm just gonna take the whole thing up.
That's fine.
Yeah, there we go.
That's fine. That works. Whatever.
People go right in.
Whatever works.
Right in the letters. Just connect the dots. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Why not?
Well, it's great to see you.
Yeah.
How was the drive?
Great flight to get here. You know, got the car towed on Tuesday. It was awesome. The drive to the airport was not bad. Just woke up.
And everybody says we're roughing it.
I know, right?
Yeah. I was gonna rough it, but then John was like, "Hey man, I got a spot in my car, in the trailer. You wanna trailer your car up here?" I was like, "Oh no, twist my arm."
So stop.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, please no, don't trailer my car. But yeah, I was up since 1 a.m. basically. I was up from like 11 to 1, and then to get on the flight, I had to get to the airport like 2:30 in the morning, 3 in the morning. So that was fun. Yeah, having a good time, you know. Fun story. Have to. You know, I'm gonna get the hands device for tomorrow. It'll be here tomorrow.
I have one.
Okay.
I have a Hybrid Pro with me.
Awesome.
So if you need to use it, you're more than welcome.
Yeah. Well, I got mine. Mine's gonna be here tomorrow.
Well,
Well, the hotel at Ohio.
Okay.
I got overnight already. So.
okay. Well,
shipped.
if you need it for the skip pad, which I don't think you do.
I don't think
He needs it for tech.
Oh, you need it for tech?
Yeah.
Oh, you can borrow mine.
Awesome.
You're good.
That's done.
We got you covered.
You heard nothing.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. All right.
Okay.
In Minecraft.
Yeah. Yeah. So. All right. Good to see you guys. Well,
Awesome.
I'll come. Let me know what gets next up.
Yeah.
So I can go through tech. I gotta put the stickers on and stuff.
Okay. I got you covered.
See, that's the great thing about One Lap. It's family. We help our family members.
That's true. We've said it all the time. It's everybody gets
The event. Exactly.
and we're technically event, so I've not. I love this. The sticker placement once more is just right on par.
How to sticker bomb a Cadillac Blackwings.
It's true. This is amazing. It's talent.
Yep.
Come on,
It's
Hey, Solomon, Pat.
What's going on, Pat?
Yeah, how you doing?
how you doing, Mr. Whalen?
This is my son, that Brian Whalen.
How you doing, Brian?
You skipped out on the interview.
Yeah.
See?
That's right.
Yeah.
Working kids.
What are we going to do with you this week? I don't know.
I got some ideas.
Okay. There you go.
Be afraid.
Yeah, all right.
Be very afraid.
I'll keep my eyes out for you.
Mm-hmm.
We're
At least
sneaky.
one eye open.
Yeah, there you
Yep. Almost long transits.
go. Yeah.
Come by you in the RV with the air horn.
I was going to say they've got the most hardest transit vehicle there is out here. The RV with the bed and the air conditioning and the refrigerator probably stocked with fresh beverages.
You don't know what you mean.
Yeah.
Plenty of road sodas.
Yes.
Well, it's good to meet you guys.
Yep, you
Pleasure to
too.
meet you too. We look forward to
Yep.
seeing you throughout the week.
All right.
Good seeing you. Be well.
Yep. Good to meet you.
Be well. All right. So I want to make a detour this way.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We got
This is the thing. The thing.
the thing.
The thing.
This is more obscene than the last car that he brought.
It is.
Here we go, Solomon.
It is.
So
Kindly tell
I
us
think
about
this is louder than the last car you brought.
How
Yes.
drunk were you when you planned this?
So this story, Jeff is getting suited. He's getting a new suit from Project Motoring.
There you go.
ProjectMotoring.com.
Yes, thank you. And we were supposed to do a GT40, race car replicas.
It's amazing how it looks nothing like one.
Nothing at all. the car did not get done in time, and my good friend Jeff Morrow is a huge MG fan. He's got 3 of these, maybe more, but there's 3 I know that are running. And so this has got a nice small block Ford stuffed in it from Blueprint Motors. Mantel Motorsports did the aero and the suspension, and as long as we can finish every day, it'll be a great week, I'm expecting.
Now, you are not exactly diminutive in stature. So how does it feel to be driving a car that goes up to your belly button?
Well, it looks like it's got a gurney bubble across the entire top.
Yeah. Yes, it does. And it's got comfortable seats, thankfully. Very nice seats in here that he's done.
Yes.
So it is quite comfortable inside, but my eyeballs are about right here. So we made sure the tire rack could go on the hard top and not on the windshield. But yeah.
Some beautiful Panasport 8 spokes.
Yeah.
That
Really
that
nice
is
job.
that is the greatest 8 spoke ever made.
Yes.
It's by Panasport.
Yep.
If you can find a set, you are a lucky individual.
Yeah.
So let me understand this. You must think that we won't be getting any rain because I am looking at the tire choice.
Yes.
And for a day like today,
fantastic.
Perfect. And your power to weight
For-
ratio is
fantastic.
Amazing.
For the drive from Dallas
Oh.
to Hallett, probably not so fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please.
Worse.
Make it.
I'm gonna try, Solomon.
How many gears is this at?
5. It's got 5.
Start in 5th.
Yes. Yeah.
Start in 5th.
Just remember, if Dave's late to grid,
Send out a
they were
search
35
party.
miles an hour on the freeway. I asked him, I said, hey, are the wipers new? He goes, they're brand new, but they suck. What up, Steve?
It's Steve!
There we go. Overall winner of 2021 and 2022, Steve Loudon.
Yeah, and I ride one of the stints with you, Steve. So, headlights, he's like, yeah, they're new, but they don't light up very good. So, this is Jeff Morrow. Jeff, this is Solomon. This is a car builder.
Nice to meet you.
My co-pilot.
I love it, and I love how insane you both are. It's great.
Yeah.
This is what we were looking for, by the way. So all of the interviews that we've done so far, everybody's like, oh, I'm just going to be reasonable. I'm just looking to finish. I'm just going to be okay. We're just going to take it easy. And then I hear
Wretched
and see
excess.
this.
Yeah.
This is, by all means, I think, and yes, there's some other cool things here, but for my money, I think this is what I would choose to turn into a coffin in during the event this year. This is it. This is great. I love it. I mean, the color combination, it looks great. It's, I'm maybe the right size.
Yes,
This is going to be terrible for you.
So if something bad happens, can I have the Panasports?
Maybe.
Or whatever ones are left.
Maybe. Yeah.
Because I don't think there's going to
How
be
long?
much-
How long have you had those Panasports?
I've had those Panasports about a month and a half.
How long did it take you to find them?
About 20 minutes.
Right,
He's
he's teach you
connected.
how to use Google.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
By Mantel Motorsport.
No, Panasports come from Moss Motors.
Oh, Moss Motors.
Okay.
Moss Motors. Yep.
Awesome. Well, I look forward to seeing this, and at some point, I know you guys are running GoPro. I see this.
Yeah.
I need to see some of this footage from on track at some point.
Absolutely.
Because I can imagine most of it's going to be looking at the trees, and then the other trees, and then guardrail, and then trees. So this is going to be fun.
That'll make great content for the YouTube channel.
It will.
We will give you, yeah.
Well,
Nelson
this
Rice
is-
just Road Atlanta. Oh my gosh,
shit.
You can strap me somewhere on here, and I'll video like the old school guys did, holding on. So this is great.
The
Well,
car will
thank you
go
for
as
bringing
fast as
this.
you've got the stones to drive it.
I want to see full send opposite lock through 5 at Road Atlanta.
Yeah, exactly. I
when we
clocked-
get to a track, sort of toward the end of the event, when you've made it safely,
Yes.
I want to get behind the wheel for a minute and see
Absolutely.
what this thing is. Because
Absolutely.
this is my childhood. This is fun. I love it. Great deal, man.
Yep. Cheers, guys.
Thanks,
Cheers.
Dave.
Thank you. Yep.
Mark. What's up, bro? Mark, you made it. Mark, we are live. Say hello to Claire. Say hello to
everybody. Welcome to the One Lap.
You have made it. I'm happy to see you.
I'm happy to be
Because
here.
it was touch and go.
It was very touch and go.
How are you going?
I'm going way still sick, but she's getting
Claire,
better.
get better.
Claire, sorry. I had that in January. It sucked.
It's no bueno.
Yeah, the RSV is no joke.
Cheers.
I'm happy to share. That's what we do here. We share. And if for those of you who don't recall Mark was part of our crew last year.
Yes.
And now you are competing this year.
Yes.
So we got you hooked.
Yep.
The stuff's flowing in your veins.
Yeah.
So what are you driving this year? Tell us.
This year we're airing Mike's Hooked on Driving 2022 C8 Z51. So it'll be fun.
And of course, Hooked on Driving is who's bringing you all the coverage here. So anywhere in the country you are, you can find a Hooked on Driving event, get signed up for it, get on track, and have a great time.
Yeah.
And,
so
that's exactly how I started. My very first time on track was with Hooked on Driving in 2013. And some guy named Solon came up to me because I rolled up in a stage 3 Roush that had 2,000 miles on it. He's like, "Son, let me show you how this works."
Maybe.
Yeah.
No, but it was great because then I think we caught up again almost 8 years later, I think, something to that effect. And I see him now. He's out running around. He's doing massive stuff. He's
now
like going
racing and
full on in. And
he's driving lots around Watkins Glen.
He's beating me in his Buick
7.25.
It is a 2.25 limited.
And the best thing is, so this, and by the way, and he will never tell you, he'll never know this, but this man will give you the shirt off his back. Please don't take your shirt off.
No one wants to see that.
But he will leave his slippers in your truck.
I brought your slippers.
Nice.
I brought them. But in any event, so I get into the Buick because he was giving me a ride back from Watkins Glen to the campground, and I get in the seat, and literally this is what happened. This is how cushy and soft it is. It's amazing.
It's like driving around on your couch.
I am driving in a couch.
Yes.
Here. I'm taking that to heart.
So, have we picked out a sushi restaurant this year to try and acquire a boat?
In the truck.
Oh, let's go. We got it. If you find it,
I can't. Michael's going to keep. Oh, I can unlock it with my phone.
You could. So we'll meet you over there. We're going to keep walking up and down.
All right.
All right. So obviously,
who got the spot in Cal, by the way?
Tracy Ramsey.
I wish I should have gotten a hold of him ahead of time and have to bring me a call back like last year.
So obviously Dave Osborne over there.
Yep.
Hello, Bridget. How you doing? Bridget and Fred, the good doctor. Good to see you. Fred.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
I love the very specific sticker placement again. Walk us through the design process.
It's as if Jackson Pollock.
What is your, obviously, lovely couple, what is your goal for this year?
I'll move the car in one piece, and my wife's telling me she wants it to be back next.
There we go.
So very modest.
Fair enough. Fair enough. And how many years is this? 13 years. That's right.
She is a lap dog.
She is. She made it last year. She had a good time. It was wonderful seeing you last year. Look forward to catching with you this year.
There's a lot of ladies this year.
There are. We have good representation. Yes, sir. I mean, we've had that in the past too.
Yeah,
I mean, we
have.
had Ann here. We had. I think one year we had a contingent of 8 or 12. I think. Remember, they had their own little group. And
Yep.
But it's the person who the event brings in. Awesome. We'll catch up with you soon. Take care. See you, Bridget.
So,
Flag on high back here.
yep.
The Energizer bunny up top.
Yep.
And
So now we got one of these crazy Corollas.
Yeah. Yep. And this wasn't the car that they were grinding everything off. Oh my, it's Luke.
I'm doing great.
All right.
Hey there.
If you guys need tires, call this man.
Yep.
Tell him who you are, your phone number, and your extension.
Luke Pavlik, 1-800-428-8355, and my extension is 4362.
And obviously Luke works for Tire Rack. Hat and
Installation
shirt. Yep, installation shirt. And Luke has been, who I've been calling for way too long now. Every time it's been a long time. This is 17 years here. I mean, so yeah.
I've been with Tire Rack for 23, so.
Yeah, it's been a while. So, what are you seeing today? What's your take on this?
I'm glad to see Carl back.
Yep.
Last time he was here, wasn't he, in a red, white, and blue Lamborghini?
Yep.
Yep. And a lot of the same old, having fun, doing their thing.
Now, what is it going to take for me to convince you to just hop in the RV and film with us this year? And bring Lucas.
Yeah, you have to bring Lucas.
Actually, I'm going to get Lucas in a little bit to. He's at school right now, and I got to pick him up.
Oh, come on, school this.
He skipped a week last year. Grab him.
Think about it. Last year, on May 5th, it was in Kansas.
Yes, I know because we just had our sushi memory pop up
Exactly.
from the night before.
And we did the birthday thing on Friday.
Yep.
Friday night.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go get him, and then we're gonna hang out here with you guys for a bit.
Nice.
And then his girlfriend's gonna come pick him up, and they're going out to dinner for his birthday.
Wow, our little boy's growing up.
Yeah.
God bless him. God bless you guys. Well, it's wonderful to see. And we're going to see you tomorrow as well?
Yep.
Awesome. So you can walk us through what they're actually doing tomorrow then.
Tomorrow or now?
Tomorrow.
Yeah, I can definitely.
I mean,
do.
it's a circle, so you should be able to get it.
It's a 200-foot diameter skid pad. You have to run in both directions, as you guys know. And tomorrow, you get the added fun of driving through the sprinklers.
Yes.
And you all have just recently resurfaced.
Brand new surface. There's been 2 events on it so far. The surface was done last fall. It was, I believe, in October, going into November. And then they spent several weeks just trying to get it aged in. They have a trailer that's nothing but mounted wheels and tires and a whole lot of weight on it. And somebody from the warehouse just drives a truck around pulling the trailer around for 2 weeks solid. That's his job.
Do they get dizzy? How much Dramamine is there for them?
Well, he's not just going around a circle. He's going around the whole thing over and over again.
Did he have to use Waze?
I would hope not.
You never know. But it's wonderful to see you. Look forward to catching up with you tomorrow with Luke.
I'll be around tonight too.
Awesome. Well, we're live now, so
Okay.
we're probably not going to be then because we're going to keep drinking.
Well, yeah, because you get in trouble.
So hold on before we move on,
Okay.
because these crazy fools showed up again in Corollas.
We got 2
They brought. I know you brought 2 again.
Yeah.
You brought 2 this year. So so tell us, because this wasn't the one you guys brought last year, correct?
No, the one we brought last year is getting a car wash now, so he'll be back in a few.
Is that because they were grinding all the things off of it?
Yeah, we ground all the stickers off. Like you can see here, all of this stuff is all removing all the stickers.
I think that's paint.
That too.
Well, no, this was already coming off.
Okay.
This one is actually, if you search supercharged Corolla on YouTube, the first thing that comes up is the previous owner of this car taking out, I think he's one of the drivers or one of the editors for Car and Driver magazine, through some turny roads in the mountains, and they're both giggling like idiots driving this thing with a supercharger on it. Well, then he put a turbocharger on it and raced it, and it was stupid fast, and then he blew the motor up. So when you're looking for parts for the silver one that'll show up, my buddy found this without realizing this was that one from YouTube.
Okay.
And was gonna buy a couple parts. I'm like, let's just make him an offer on the whole car. So we made him an offer, and he wanted to see it back on the track, so he sold us this car. He sold us 2 full sets of these wheels.
Mm-hmm.
I rattle can mine and made them, obnoxious, but they're a full silver set on the silver car. A spare motor, 2 transmissions, the blown up motor that was in here, the whole turbo kit, basically everything except the struts.
Nice.
Everything except the shocks. Sold us the whole car. And so we've been piecing it together. So I put this one back to supercharged. So this is got a factory TRD supercharger, and this one originally came from the factory with a supercharger on it, so it was pretty rare to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
The turbo kit that was on here is now on the silver car. The motor that we ran last year is in here with the supercharger, and we have a new low compression turbo motor in the silver car. And yeah, we did a bunch of swapping and stuff, and so now we got 2 full setup. We got BC race shocks all the way around. This one's got front and rear strut tower braces. The silver one's got just the front strut tower brace.
You both running the 660s?
Yep, we're both running RT 660s, bought from Luton, so they're branded and everything. As you can see here, I'm about as low down as I can go.
You see that?
It's not digging in yet. Only when the back is loaded and you hit a real deep rut, it'll kind of bark a little bit. But if I need to, I can turn it up a 1/4 inch and save that. But yeah, we're both running their 10-inch wide rims with the RT 660 is about as wide as literally the widest street tire we could put on a 15-inch rim. When we bought it, it actually had some really wide Hoosier race slicks on here that were all worn out. So that's what the previous guy was running. But yeah, we got the RT 660s 10-inch wide, so they're super sticky. This thing just stays flat and turns.
She won't chase a lot of these other things down, but you get in the corners, and I can at least keep up. So
There you go.
Well, we will be looking forward to following you throughout the week and hearing it, particularly as you're running around.
The supercharger has like basically supercharger throttle body and about this much straight pipe in the air filter, so you can hear it. Like you hear that supercharger, that root supercharger sound just screaming out of this thing when she's whining. So,
I think we'll
sounds
just
good.
stand right at the front of Road Atlanta and just. Yep,
Oh, yeah.
pretty good.
I want to do that just to see if he stays flat through 12.
Ah.
Well,
Just turn
we'll have
it
to see.
Yeah, turn it early and let it go. There you go.
So the plan is with this one, since it's supercharged, hopefully we'll have torque from the bottom end. We're not gonna have a lot of top speed, but we'll have torque and be able to dig out of corners. That one with a turbo, when that turbo comes in, it's like a little rocket. It's amazing how fast a Corolla can go.
We'll find out.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. But he's gonna have to learn how to carry speed through the corner because it doesn't have the bottom end. So it'll be fun to see how they do against each other, being they're so similarly spec'd with completely different engine packages.
Well, different power bands as well.
Yeah, different power
Because
bands.
this
One's
will
a
pick up
turbo.
right away.
This one's
and
also
it's a-
lighter.
Yeah, okay.
So it's meant to be.
This one's about 150 pounds lighter.
Yeah, it's meant to be spirited in the corners, where the other one's definitely got the power on the straights.
So
Awesome.
This is gonna be more fun.
Well, we're going to continue our tour, but thank you for sharing with us your vehicle and look forward to catching up throughout the week.
Definitely.
Yes.
Are you your media?
Yeah.
I got it right here. Oh, okay, okay.
Sir? This is sort of so we'll show.
Oh, nice.
They have some challenge coins here.
Yes, they do.
There we go.
Very nice.
We love it. Awesome.
Since we,
Thank you, sir.
we have two, we put two Corollas on there.
I love it. Thank you.
So-
We appreciate that. That will go with our collect because we have some awesome challenge coins. We have killer whales. We have yours now.
We haven't seen any from. I didn't see any last year from One Lap, but coming from like security and defense and stuff, they do those all the time. So like I'm gonna do one.
Absolutely.
So we did one this year.
Awesome.
We love it.
Thank
you
you.
very much. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
I will
You're
keep
right,
it with
guys.
us.
Thank
Hey,
you.
take it. There you go. We have Dan.
It's Dan Shout.
He's not shouting. He's talking.
Hey, that's what it's all about. I've been doing it just for fun ever since I got rid of the high-powered stuff. Good ski.
Ryan's having some technical difficulties at the moment. There we go. There we go. Something went wrong. Try again. Have we been?
Oh, we've been live for.
Okay. 40 here. All right. So let's start this off here. So let's go to the Rambler though. As soon as Cisco goes by.
Yep. Cisco. Phone, phone. You're live. Okay, we're back.
There
Sorry.
we go. We're back. So this is going to start off by just looking at the stance of this. This is not. This is a well-sprung wagon, and I kind of get the sense that this is going to be pretty quick. Very nice.
Who made that sticker? Ralph Nader?
Probably. You know, it's every now and then we get some new wagons, and we've had the family truckster, right?
Yep.
We've had a few wagons along the way, but this is not only cool and useful, but I'm noticing he has no windshield wipers.
Yeah, I see that. hey, Musto, check out the patina.
The patina, right? This is the Musto patina.
This is the world famous Mike Musto, Mr. Angry patina.
Yep. Very cool car. This should be fun to watch. And look at the trans. I mean, look at this. They've got a kill mat in there. Not for children. All right. Well, why don't we go? Just do a glance by. Here we go.
Well, I think we're getting ready. The phone's getting ready to shut down because we just got a warning message saying the phone is getting warm.
Ooh, because it's hot out here.
Yep.
And
oh, let's go see. Let's go. Yep. Let's go.
All right. Before our phone gets too hot and dies, because it's about to. We've been doing this for almost an hour.
What are we doing?
We're live streaming.
We are live.
Mouthful?
Yes. Tell me.
Connecting. Okay, we're back.
Okay, we're back. Obviously, a two-time winner of the event. Welcome back. Thanks. Are you going for 3?
But I don't know. We're going.
Come say hello. We can do that.
Come over here.
But if I move my hand,
it'll still be there.
Scott, put your hand there.
Sorry.
that worked.
How many times has he heard that?
But
How you doing?
Say hello.
Yeah, good to see you.
How you doing?
Good.
So, tell us a little bit about what you're going for this year.
Achievement, competition, do as well as we can.
Oh my
Yeah.
God! Just say what we all know you're thinking. You want to take the win.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get that out of the way.
I mean, doesn't everybody who's here want to do that?
No. We've
well,
talked
well,
to
when
many, many
when you
people,
get
and there are far too many
this
reasons
guy
people
to
do
drive
that.
with you,
Yeah. Correct.
I think this guy could probably take one of these Corollas
Yeah.
and probably get it top
I want to
five.
see him in that.
Yes.
Yes.
I would love.
So that should be fun. Awesome to see you back.
Yeah, it's pretty
Awesome to see you back.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for joining
Good
us.
driving this year.
Is that the autopilot?
I mean, never. Children, they're awesome.
Yeah.
Tell us about your tires. What have you gone with this year?
We're going Continentals this year, right?
Which is great because we don't have stickers. Oh yes,
Yep.
your cleverly disguised continent.
For us last year.
Well, we're looking forward to watching it this weekend, man. It seems some good stuff.
Should be fun.
Welcome back.
Thanks. See ya.
All right, do an outro because it keeps.
Alrighty, so we keep coming.